Okay. As much as we hate to interrupt the cha-cha slide, we're going to officially get our presentation started in our celebration for the Shine a Light on TANGO2 campaign. Please continue to enjoy your lunches throughout the presentation and celebration. And a quick thank you to Katie, or DJ Ice Cat, as her fans might know her, for entertaining us over our celebration and with her DJing skills. Again, welcome everyone to the Shine a Light on TANGO2 celebration. I'm excited, yes, please. I am excited that we are here together in person to celebrate this year's campaign. Once again, I'm Sam Bergeson, and I am a volunteer and chair of the fundraising committee. More importantly, I am the proud Aunt Sammy of Jake Taggart. Today, we are celebrating our accomplishments of our second annual virtual fundraising campaign. I'll pause for clapping, but thank you. Shine a Light on TANGO2 is a campaign that was inspired by Kasha and Mike Moore's banquet in Portland, Connecticut back in 2018. That inaugural event raised $33,000 with 175 attendees supporting their son, Ryan, and the foundation. Fast forward a few years later, we grew into an international community and the pandemic hit. So just like the resilient community we are, we pivoted and blossomed into a virtual campaign with over 400 donors. Today's lunch celebrates this community and our campaign that kicked off back in February for Rare Disease Month. Our teams have worked very hard to raise money for life-changing research that we are here right now to celebrate. We are a small group, but as always, we are determined. And this year, 18 individuals stepped up to create fundraising teams and represent their families. We were joined by new families, we heard new journeys, and we also loved seeing veteran families and their progress. Each of our stories continue to motivate and inspire this group. There's one thing about this group of determined families that we've realized throughout this campaign, and that is that we are quite imaginative, fun, and gritty. Together, we raised an incredible amount of money for our mission to fight TANGO2 disease. We set aggressive goals and proved that we are adamant to make a difference and raise as much money as possible to fund research in support of our children. Now, I would like to introduce our treasurer of the board, Kara Cameron, who will take a moment to highlight our teams.
Thanks, Sam. All right, so does everyone have their noisemakers ready? Woohoo! All right, if you don't have a noisemaker, lots of loud clapping and cheering. All right, so this campaign was absolutely amazing, and I am so proud to have had the chance to be a part of this committee during this exciting time and see yet another year of incredible success. This year, I kicked off the campaign just by making a personal ask. And I'm sure anyone in this room who knows me knows that TANGO2 is the thing that is most dear to my heart. And yet I struggled for several years to put out that personal ask to my friends and family because it was difficult for me to ask for someone for money. But this year I did it. You know, it was hard, but I did it. So I strongly encourage you to do the same. And I was met with an overwhelming bit of donations for me. Anyways, I raised $4,000 overnight. Yeah, so it was really good. And then coming to the conference, I did a second push, and I ended up raising $6,795. Yep. And that's not where the love stopped for Bria. So Bria's dad ran a campaign called Sharing the Love, and his fundraiser raised a whopping $8,598. So. Awesome. Okay, well, Lisa Wilson didn't fail to come up with yet another way to creatively fundraise. She made Yardsie buckets with her craft group and created the cutest t-shirt. And you can see it on the pictures there. So, another little round of applause for her. Amy Clay teamed up with Dr. Sam McKenzie, and they did a bottle drive, and we got to see them carrying trash bags yesterday. Restaurant fundraisers, and finished up their efforts with a wonderful dinner along with a silent auction. They drew a big crowd with 50 guests. Woohoo! And David Longman, this is not something I'm going to do in the future to fundraise, but he upped the ante and ran his longest distance yet, 32K. Yeah. Not only that, he held a raffle, which by chance, a fellow TANGO2 family member won a fancy Dyson vacuum. All right, Team Hudson's Heroes blew it out of the water for their first time participating. The Fryer family held their own local 5K that even had media coverage and a solid amount of supporters despite a rainy morning. There was an outpouring of love and donations for the Wiley family for their newly diagnosed daughter. Their story provided each of us hope, which was fitting since their team name, Ray of Hope, for Aislinn Ray. The Hall family continues to impress us with their athletic abilities by doing a daily cold dip for the entire month. And I know I personally look forward to these posts on Facebook. Again, not one I'm doing. Amanda also held a soup lunch and a pizza night to drum up support. But Amanda is just getting started. She and 2 girlfriends are continuing their fundraising and athleticism by climbing to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro next year. Wow! Absolutely incredible. Marcy and Johnny continue to be relentless in their efforts to honor Sammy. Although we sure miss those tasty tamales, Marcy didn't fail to deliver. Team Sammy's Angels held multiple fundraisers again, raising cranes, a 5K, and sold more t-shirts in the history of our foundation. Laura and Blake Moore posted daily photos of the day in the life of their daughter Ellie. It was moving and adorable. Some way, somehow, Mike, Kasha, and Lynn still managed to be a top team even after hosting a big fundraising banquet in Connecticut. Kasha held a tag sale, and Lynn hosted a restaurant fundraiser at Poe's Spice and Rice, once again by popular demand. Jamie sold awesome enamel pins and raised more than double her original goal for Team Oliver's Advocates. Veronica held another top-notch raffle this year and held her top team position since the start of the campaign. Woohoo! Team Italian Children and Painted Hope also showed up again this year for our families and are still continuing to fundraise. Giorgio will be doing an event later in the year, and I know the Painted Hope team continues to sell their beautiful paintings. All right, lastly, but absolutely not least, Team Jake, our ambassador family. From your heartfelt video about Jake to the non-stop fundraising you did, what a great idea to have a fundraiser at a gym. It's a great excuse for a great workout while supporting a great cause. The neighborhood raffle and online raffle were all such fun and great ideas. And of course, thank you so much for sharing your story and so poignantly and inspiring us with your commitment. And thanks to Sam for joining and being on the fundraising committee and being the chair. So lucky. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, and congratulations to all the teams. And now I'm going to pass it back to Sam.
Thank you, Kara. We're now going to take a moment and recognize our top teams and participants. Please, again, get your noisemakers out and get ready to make more noise. For those of you who are here in person with us today, please come up as I call your name and we have a little gift for you. Congratulations to our top 5 individual participants: David Longman, he's not here with us, but you can cheer, Ann Geffen, Kara Cameron, and Cole Hudson. For you.
Thank you.
And our top individual fundraiser is Matt Dort. Would you like to print? You will? Thank you for all of our individual participants. We would now like to recognize our top 5 teams. As I call your names, please come up here and also we'll give out a gift for you. Congratulations to Team Thea, Bria's Bears, Team Ryan, and Hudson's Heroes. And our #1 team is Team Jake Taggart, led by Amanda and Jordan Taggart. You guys can come up. I thought maybe you'd want to take a picture, but...
Don't be shy, come on up. We have a prize. Come on up. They say go, right?
A pen.
Yeah. And then, let's see who else.
I'll bring this to them. No.
Yeah, you can come up. Yeah. There we go.
Thank you, Amanda and Jordan, for stepping up and inspiring all of us to continue to share our stories and be a voice for our children. Now I'm pleased to announce the total amount that we raised together as a campaign. And I think these slides were put together a couple days ago, and we probably still need to update. But the total amount that we've raised as of this morning is $229,000. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you. I am so proud that our small and determined community accomplished this, especially as we were able to surpass last year's results. With this money raised, we can continue to fund research that will lead to treatments and a cure for TANGO2 disease. Because of you, we'll be able to continue making a difference in the lives of those affected by TANGO2 disease. These are some of the examples of things that we'll be able to accomplish thanks to all of your fundraising efforts. $1,000 maintains our technology and online resources, including our ER protocol letter for 1 year. $1,200 can translate life-saving emergency protocol information into another language. $3,000 can create an IPC cell to study the effects of TANGO2 on multiple body systems. $8,000 can fund a virtual symposium to share information about our latest science and research happening in TANGO2. $25,000 will fund a research grant for 1 year that can lead to treatments and a cure for TANGO2 disease. $80,000 funds the TANGO2 Family Conference. Meals, hotels, stays, AV, special guests, all of this is possible because of your fundraising efforts and your donations. And now I'd like to allow our foundation's executive director, Ann, a moment to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. And congratulations again to all the top individuals and teams. We have had such a successful campaign, and we would love to continue the momentum, of course. If you would like to continue supporting us, you can, of course, go to www.shinealightontango2.com. Yes, yeah, noise, I like it, thank you. The site will be open until the end of the year, or you can scan the QR code on the back of the program, and that will go directly to our website. Please consider joining a monthly giving program. Small amounts add up for our foundation. And every year we celebrate Giving Tuesday with stories of our children. So save the date for Giving Tuesday on November 29th, because that's just very meaningful for all of us. You can also consider starting a birthday fundraiser on Facebook or Instagram. A lot of people, including myself, have found it very easy and successful. That's how I was able to become a top individual this year, and I was so thrilled. And lastly, if you want to be further involved with our organization, we're looking for volunteers to join all of our committees. So please contact me, ann.geff@tango2research.org, which is listed on there. Thank you.
Thank you all again for being part of this successful campaign. We hope that you will join us again next year. If you plan to sign up again, please raise your hand. Before we wrap up, we want to invite our ambassador family, the Taggarts, to come up. They have a special message for you all.
This is one of two pictures that we own where everyone's looking at the camera, so we use this all the time. I think just real briefly, we're pretty amazed and I think overwhelmed by this community in a lot of ways. The support that we feel and are just extraordinarily energized by after being here again in person. I know our lives go in waves, all of us, and being here, I know we leave just extremely energized because of the work that we all have done to raise funds, to give those funds to people that also want to help all of our families and our children. And I think just, we're really encouraged by, we're fairly newer to the community. And I got Jake's diagnosis during COVID, so being able to be together has been really special to us. And so we just wanted to say thank you to all of you, really. And I think we're really hopeful that if we continue to ask for help, people want to help. It's really hard, as Kara said, to ask for help, to ask people to take their time, their money away from what they might be doing otherwise. But taking Amanda's lead, I was able to get myself up to make that ask as well. It's really hard to do. So hopefully that's all helpful to the future for all of us and really gives us, I think the hope to see the impactful research that we heard a lot about over the past few days.
And we need to hold on to hope and strength. Hope that it will get better and strength to hold on until it does. Thank you, Amanda, Jordan, Amelia, and Jake. Thank you for your willingness to share your story, your ups, your downs, your fears, your hopes, and your dreams. I know many in this room can relate, and we appreciate what you've done for this community since Jake received his diagnosis not too long ago. I'm a proud sister and even a prouder aunt. Thank you again for all of the participants and donors. Together, our light shines brighter. And now, DJ Kate, please take it away again. Thank you, guys.